There's that red brick house I was telling you about. They got it situated next to a dark gray one. See, they're over there building another one. Like I said, everybody ain't broke. Know what I mean? All right, let's cruise down here a little further and let you see what's cracking. See all this area? They, just renovating it, making it look real nice. On the other side of the street, they got the bike path, that green. See that green over there? Oh, that's bike path. This side where people come out, do a lot of jogging. When they're out. Today is Thursday. Like what time? Just before 3 o'clock. So a lot of these people on the JOB, where I'll be next week. But I'm still coming out here. So in that water. I'm getting wet this year. Yeah. And just went down to the bank. Take care of a little business. Put a little something in my pocket. Working man gotta have some money in his pocket at all times. No matter what. That little house right there got an elevator in it. It ain't 2-story, 3 if you count the roof. But they got an elevator up in there. I ain't mad at them. Shit. I do the same thing. You do what you want to do. It's your money. You get mad at the people cause they hooking their house up. You know what I mean? Some of them people, they're saving a long time to get their house built. Take out a mortgage, pay a little down payment, and keep it moving. That one day, it's going to be the last payment. It'll be done. Yeah, this is Israel. That's the Mediterranean. Same water over here as it is in America, Africa, and all around here. It's just different land location. I'm taking you further now, down toward the beach area where people be at a lot. Just so you can see how it look down there. Because I know it'd be interesting. Even when I be on the YouTube looking at different countries, it's just interesting to see. Nowadays, man, you could travel all around the world from your laptop. You be everywhere on the planet. You seen that street view? How, shoot, you can go in certain buildings. I'm going to pause the camera for a moment because I don't want to bore you with this. Let me hit pause. Be back with you shortly. Okay, that's the hotel, one of them that they was using for the corona people that was on quarantine, like coming back in the country and you really didn't have anywhere to quarantine. This is where they had them. And it do look like a shithole, don't it? People was complaining real hard up in there about food wasn't coming on time. They was hungry, and when they did get the food, it was cold, it was whack. And they talked about bugs. Yeah, they complained hard about that up in there. I'm just thankful I didn't have to go through all of that. We kept working when that corona was going on real thick. We actually was building a project for the military. So before they even, before Netanyahu, he was the prime minister at the time, before Netanyahu made any decision on what they were going to do about dealing with the pandemic, they sent us letters and said, yo, get it out your mind, you all would not be sitting at home. We got this project we dealing with for the military. Y'all got to keep getting it up. Everybody else was locked down and the highway was empty. Man, oh boy, you can zip to work, get on the road, ain't nobody out there but you and a few trucks. I said, man, this is nice. Ain't no traffic jam, no impatient people blowing the horn, wilding out. This is the spot that I go to, and I guess they had some type of event, because the other day they had this gate up. So they made this is a restaurant right here. They done got back to working, so they probably had some type of function, and they didn't want the people over there. Might have had a wedding or something, because you see that little square structure there? Hold up. Okay. This is a spot that I'll come to sit down, chill out, you know. Yeah, they look like they had probably a little wedding here. Had everything set up and did the reception over there in the restaurant. This is where I like to come. It's secluded, out to myself. Sit out here and listen to the wave and just think, relax. They got a couple of funny little seats. See, this joint is old. Steel is rusty. See how rusted that is? It's all rusty now. Be careful. They out there enjoying themselves. See, this is where the lifeguard had the people corral, because they built these breakwaters, and they did the sand and everything where it's not real deep. And for those of you all that know about large bodies of water like this, you'll have what they call a situation they call riptides. And riptides are formed, and they'll come in shore. Okay, they'll form on the surface coming in, but then they go out real strong under the water. And if you get caught in the riptide, it could pull you way out there in the water. Now, oh man, excuse me, just dropped the camera. The danger of the riptide is getting pulled way out there in the water, and you're not a strong swimmer. You know, you don't know how to navigate them waters to get yourself back in shore. But if you ever get caught in the riptide, that means it's pulling you out in the water. You know, you be somewhere around here, and they'll come close to the beach, and it'll pull you out in the water. The riptide comes in and goes straight out. The way you deal with the riptide, you start swimming parallel the beach, and that'll take you out of the riptide, and then you dog paddle or get yourself back to the shore. But you don't never fight against the riptide, because that'll take your strength, and you go out there and drown. So it's just like these areas over here. You know, they don't have the breakwater. They just all out in the ocean. And so the riptides are formed out there. And also, when you, if you're ever in the water and you see the waves form squares, they'll form squares in the water, get out of there. Because those type of wave formation are very deadly, especially if you're not a real strong swimmer. You could lose your life out there in the water. Just a few points for you if you, you know, there's a few people out here today. Not like it normally. Today is Thursday afternoon. And shoot, you know, tomorrow's Shishi, Friday. That joint gonna be packed. You know, all the folks out here. Just like I was telling the sisters last night, we had a real nice show on OC the Great TV. And I was just making mention of how our sisters that, walking around not really confident in their natural beauty. They feel they got to wear a lot of makeup and a whole bunch of fake hair. Because these people here done played a real serious mind game. But the point I was sharing with the sisters is that every woman on earth that's not a sister is trying to be like a sister. See this girl laid out there in the sand over there? Look at that. Look at that. You see that? That's she is, laid out in the sand. What's she doing? She's trying to catch a dab of sun to get that color that our beautiful, luscious, delicious sister is naturally born with. I was telling them that, that hey, y'all have to understand, you got to get to know your incredible value and beauty. And don't let these people throw you off because, man, I was just telling them, shoot, if a dab of sun come out, they're on the beach trying to get what you automatically come with. And remember, what woman are they trying to be like? You beautiful Nubian queen. You see, I don't like necessarily saying black people because we're not black. You see this bike? What color is that bike? Black. See that arm? What color is that arm? Brown. It look good against that gold. Wow, look at that. It look good against that gold, don't it? That's black. This is brown and gold. Yeah, it's real gold. Real diamonds, all of that. Bike is cool, ain't it? The bike is black and gold. But this is brown. I really just personally don't like saying black people. To me, it's like derogative, And I really don't like saying white supremacists. Because the fact you using a word that's putting them in a frame of mind of being superior. White supremacist. Oh, he's a white supremacist. You ain't saying nothing bad. I mean, if you call me, oh, he's a supreme brother. Who he think he is? Oh, he think he is a supreme brother. Yeah. You understand? These words has power. We be trying to break ourselves out of conditioned positions and stereotype, but without really understanding the power of words, you spiritually be speaking into existence your own troubles. So I don't like saying the slave master, white supremacists, black people. I would rather say the slave owner. I'm not going to give him the, accolades of being a master at nothing. And then I'm not going to say white supremacist. Just call him for who he really is, a bandit. Make it clear. That bandit, damn bandit, white bandit. You understand? Just like the people on my house, that condo I'm renting, all that money I'm paying, I don't call them no landlord. I call them bandits the people that own the house. You understand what I'm saying? Because the power of words are incredible. I'll give you an example. כשאני אפתח לפה שלי, אני רוצה להגיד את הדברים מיוחדים. משהו מלב שלי. בחייך, אני לא מבין אותך. מה אתה, כל יום אתה אומר שטויות? בשביל מה? אני צריך לשמוע את הדבר כזה. חשבתי שאתה בן אדם יותר חכם, וכל יום אני חייב לסבור את המילים שלך? מה קרה לך? אתה לא חושב לפני אתה אפתח את הפה שלך, אתה לא חושב רק טיפה. אם אתה יפסיק את הבלגן ותקשוב קצת, רק קצת, אתה יהיה בן אדם הכי חכם. Now, What I just got through screaming and hollering in Hebrew is that you mean to tell me every day I got to come and listen to this dumb stuff from you? You supposed to be a real wise man. If you would just stop and think for a moment, just a little bit, tipa is little bit, before you open your mouth, you could be real wise, and then you'll be a real big wise man. If you just stop and think, you mean to tell me every day I got to struggle like this with you? This dumb stuff? That's what I was saying in Hebrew. Now, say something else. קמתי על הבוקר הזה, ומה המחשבה הראשונה? מה הדבר חשבתי ראשון? פתחתי את העיניים שלי, והשכל שלי יתחיל לעבוד, הוא חושב אלייך. וההרגשה שאני מרגיש בלב שלי, שבאמת אני אוהב אותך, באמת. מדוע? כשאני חושב על היחסים שלנו כחברים, ככל שנים האלו, כל הדברים בחיים שלי טוב, לא טוב, עד שמה. כל הדברים שלי בחיים שלי טוב מאוד, עד שמה. כל פעם שאני צריך מישהי לדבר, עד שמה, אצלי. מה אני אומר? אני מותק רוצה לומר שאני אוהב אותך באופן רציני לגמרי. אני ממש אוהב אותך מכל הלב שלי. אז אני רוצה להגיד מותק שאני שמח מאוד להיות חבר שלך. זה מלב שלי. Now, what did I say just then? I was saying that after all these years and everything I've experienced in life, you've been there for me. Through the good, you've been there. Through the bad, you've been there. And I just want to tell you that I love you with all my heart. You see, it sounds different. Even if you didn't know the words, the energy, the spirit of it. בחייך, למה אתה עושה דבר כזה? אני לא מבין אותך. אם אתה חושב רק טיפה, אתה יהיה בן אדם חכם מאוד. אבל כל יום אני צריך לשבור כך. מותק, אני רוצה לומר שאני אוהב אותך עם כל הלב שלי. כל יום אני אקום בבוקר, אני חושב אלך, ואני רוצה לומר עם כל הלב שלי, אני אוהב אותך. Even though you don't know the words, you can feel the spirit. You can feel the spirit. That first thing, oh, that was something that bad. That didn't sound good. But then the second one, אני אוהב אותך. Wow, that sounds good. And so my point is the power of words is incredible. And you run around calling these bandits white supremacists. Why would you want to say something to connect with them with something supreme? That's what they all want to feel like. That's why they do the stuff that they do, because a lot of those people know they ain't shit. And so when you come stroke their ego of white supremacists, oh, this white supremacist, that bandit ain't no damn white supremacist, ain't nothing. Hey, that's a bandit. Don't call no heathen, no landlord, no slave master. He's a slave owner. Put that bandit where he's supposed to be verbally, and you can activate certain things. Now, I'm not going to call him no white supremacist. I'm going to call that nigga a bandit, just like he is, a damn bandit. You know, and then our people can't be afraid to stand up and be strong for themselves, man. Can't come with that punk game. Power, respect power. Over here in Israel, they'll eat you alive. If you come with that old real nice laid back, I'm gonna be patient, I ain't gonna shit, you be sitting there for the rest of the day. And you know what? It ain't even nothing personal. It ain't even nothing personal. See, this the thing that I struggled with when I first got here in Israel. I popped up over here with that American mindset and got my ass handed to me on a platter. These people didn't give a damn because that's their nature. The European arguing and haggling, that's who they are. And you gonna argue with Israeli, you'll find out them niggas don't never get tired. They can do that shit 24/7 and keep going, chew your ass up and a bag of nails. And look at you, what's wrong with you? But see, It's that male testosterone, cause you have homosexuality over here. Yeah, you do. But it's not nowhere near as strong and prevalent and accepted comfortably like in other countries, like America. You know, it's certain places in Israel, man, it's still, they make you real uncomfortable if you two men together. Like, what the hell? Because, this supposed to be the Bible land, the Holy Land. So they do, it ain't, Tel Aviv is wilding out. That's like New York, America, Babylon. You can go up there and be comfortable. Tel Aviv ain't but one city. You take that shit around Jerusalem, you're going to have to deal with those ultra-Orthodox up there. So it ain't just no place and you can just run around two dudes holding hand and they all good to go. I've been out here in Israel 40 years, man. I don't see homosexuality. And as a matter of fact, I can't remember a time that I ever saw two dudes walking around holding hand of two women. Now you do have that gay stuff in Tel Aviv. Okay, but like I said, Tel Aviv ain't all of Israel. It's just one city. You follow me? So they still trying to hang on to a little something over here, but amongst themselves. And so when I first came here, I had to adjust to the concentrated testosterone. Because they talk strong. And, sometimes, well, no, not sometimes. They be loud. And you think they hollering at you, and they not. When I first came here, boy, it took me a minute. I was fighting every damn day. No, I wasn't really fighting every day, but spiritually, it was tough because, you go out to the market, they step on your foot, they drive roll buggies across your toes, they bump into you. And you like, what the hell? And see, I just came from America where you don't do that. You have more respect and decorum, and be more polite. You don't bump into folks and roll buggies of food across people's toes and keep walking. The old woman did that and she didn't even look back. It was rolled across my foot and she put in the damn buggy and she ain't even look back. I'm ready to explode. The brothers caught me. Hey, bro, it's all right. She don't mean no harm. And it took me a minute to actually calm down to where just their barbaric ways didn't cause me to snap. And when I tell you it took a while, it took a while. And it's some things still to this day I ain't really just adjusted to, like, yeah, okay. I still have to remember who I'm dealing with. These are Europeans, man. They didn't originate from lush Africa and, where you had an abundance of everything. The European came out of Europe where it wasn't abundance of everything, And so they had that dog eat dog spirit, every man for itself. I done worked with Israelis, man. They done told me, we got several places to work and things to do. You got 2, 3, 4 managers. And I've had one manager tell me, hey, Richard, I need you to jump over here, do stuff. I said, okay, let me just finish this here. Because, Yossi, Yaakov, whatever other manager, need me to finish this. He said, man, I need you to do this right now. He said, fuck him. I don't care nothing about him. I need to get this done. So everybody's compartmentalized their project, what they have to do. And they ain't worried about nobody else. They said, fuck him. I need to get this done. I'm like, yeah, bro, but, and so that old kind of thing, I had to break them down because they wasn't communicating to each other. We had 4 managers on 4 different projects, 4 different sections of the project, and they all needed my skills. I'm running the crane, I'm doing this, but it's only, you had to get a crane time to work and do what it needed to do. So I had a meeting with them. I had to calm them all down. I said, first of all, you got 1 crane, 4 sections, 4 managers, and don't nobody give a damn about what the other managers are doing. I say, I get that, but listen here. I'm not being paid to put up with you all bullshit and get frustrated out here. You don't pay me bullshit pay. You don't pay me a tip from getting frustrated. So what I want y'all to do from now on, you all communicate amongst yourselves and decide on who's going to get the crane. And when you get that shit together, you crack that mic and tell me where you want to be. I don't want to hear nobody telling me, fuck somebody, I don't care, you come over here right now. I'm not working under that kind of damn stress and pressure. So you hear me? I said, y'all do that shit one more time, you're gonna find you another crane operator. But I'm not working like that. You can't tell me, fuck him and I need you over here now. I'm not working like that. Hey, they calm down. Why did they calm down? Not because I'm a big black man, cause hell, I made sense. And it was right. We all got to work out here. And that was intelligent. But see, if you don't have these intelligent beings, this would be straight barbaric. I remember one time brother said that, these people would do well with about 100,000, 300,000 black folks running around up in here, cause, you put them in check. All that old barbaric stuff they be doing. No, partner. Hell no. Hold up. And then there's something else I had to get used to. When you in the line, like you at the bank or the post office, you in line. When I first came to Israel, they didn't have number system, nor did they have chairs for you to sit down. They got about 50, 60 people standing up, waiting an hour on service. And then they ain't got all the windows running. They got 2 girls there, 50 people in line, and we standing our asses up like some fools. So, that Nubian spirit had to pop in. Say, what the hell is y'all doing, man? You got these people, we all standing up in here. And you ain't even got no chairs. Not only did they start, brought chairs, they brought out a number system where you get numbers and now everybody can wait patiently. Then they kicked it up another level where you can get appointment and they'll send a text message to your phone 10, 15 minutes, say, hey, your appointment be in 15 minutes, you need to start making your way back. So that means you don't have to stay there at all now. You got your appointment, you know what time. So they got their act together, They got nice chairs, you sit in if you want to stay there and wait, or you could leave and come back, So they had to get their head together, but somebody had to show them, And that's a lot of these Israelis now, they don't travel mainly to America because they love America. And so they done learn, how to do things a lot more intelligent. And, it can make moving around a lot more pleasant than just, going to the damn post office, standing up, ain't no seats, or, ain't no numbers. Everybody, lying, talking about they was next. I've seen many arguments about who was next in line, But now, they got it worked out. They got number system, man. You go in and get your number, sit down, you go out, whatever. Try to act like you got some damn sense, man. You be out here like a bunch of barbarians, pushing and shoving. It's like when I was in Africa, man, I really, oh boy, I enjoyed being in Africa. They have the public transportation system. I say, okay, let's pick a country I was in. Let's say Ghana. Okay, in Ghana, they have a public transportation system. They call the little buses that's, supposed to seat 10 people. They call them trotros. And the trotro is designed to seat 10 people. But in Africa, I don't want to say this in a negative manner and make Africa look like a bunch of ding-dong, but they're smart. They take the seat out, cut them in half, put them back, and they increase the number of people that they actually squeeze up in there. You see how nice I said it? Made it sound real intelligent. That shit was fucked up, boy. I'm like, man, y'all dig it. What? How many people you gonna put in here, dude? Damn, we was full 20 minutes ago. The girl got fish and it's hot. How you trying to put another butt up in here? Good. Anyway, but but getting on the thing, the African brothers and sisters in Ghana was so well organized, extremely disciplined. What does that mean? They had a line waiting on the trotro. And everybody was sitting down on the bench. And as the trotro came up, everybody stood up and they walked forward. Person gets on the trotro, the next person get on, the next person get on, the next person get on. And then when it got full, everybody just sat down. But they kept their places on the long bench. They just slid down, right? It was so cool, man. It was just like real nice. Loved it. Organized, disciplined, quiet. I come back to Israel, and they call them jitlis over here. They 10 people, and that's all they put on them. But the way you get up in there is like a fight to the finish, man. People is pushing and shoving, and the old folks, they trying to push past everybody because they're old, taking advantage of their old. And it just is crazy, man, But they the civilized people, and then you talk about Africa, savages. Yeah, I didn't see it like that. I saw it just the opposite. And then you in line, you've been waiting there 45 minutes, and an old person walk in, you're done now. Because they don't wait. They come in and they they go straight to the counter. Don't even look over there at you. And then they receive them, and the old person get up there on some bullshit. Now they can't get the little whatever done. They thought it wasn't. They misunderstood the message. It ain't there, and they're going back and forth with the person. Now they up there 15 minutes, not getting nothing done, but jamming us all up. And what can you do? Absolutely nothing. They old, and everybody got to sit back and just. Then somebody go up and try to talk to them, help them understand it. Only thing they know is they want what they want. They ain't hearing shit else. They ain't got no understanding. Then the bank manager got to come. It's a whole big damn deal. And we've been already here 45 minutes. Now the old person done came in and screwed up 15 minutes. We've been 1 hour trying to get to what we needed to be done. And then when you see them come through the door, you just hope that they got their stuff together, and they ain't going to be. But damn near every time when the old person show up, you about to get screwed because they coming in there and they ain't got their stuff together. And so that's something you got to just, they ought to just have a line for old people and somebody patient to go through all that shit with them while everybody else zip on in there and get on up out of there. Just have the old folks line. Y'all go over there and, do that. But, those are just some of the things that happens. Now I ain't got used to it. Absolutely not. I never will. I've been here 40 years. I ain't got used to it. I'm not going to get used to it. I done had to put a lot of them in check. Being dumb. But I do it in a respectful manner where it's received and they can see the wisdom and it helps them out. And they see, you're right. Yeah, we were working like some ding-dongs. And they'll say it by themselves, I need nuknik. Heck, I need nuknik. I need manyachem rishon. He said, I'm a knucklehead. Manyachem rishon. He said, I'm a licensed maniac. Look at me, what I'm doing. He said, why was I doing that? Richard Toda, thank you. He said, I was a licensed maniac. Yes, you was. Anyway, let me roll on down a little bit and show y'all some more. Hold on. Put this on pause right quick. Okay, come on, ride with me. We're gonna roll down this way so you can get a look. That hotel is a hotel chain named Leonardo. That's an old one. They built a new one up in the city. Ashdod was real nice. I really enjoyed it. Got a chance to stay up in there. Very nice. They had everything laid out, beautiful room, good vegan meal. It's real nice. I enjoyed it. Leonardo. See, they building construction tower. See, that's why I don't like going swimming. You see the security guard, he just told them, come back over here, y'all too. Come back in here. It's for their life. It's for their health. Don't want them to get drowned. But I like to be out there in peace. I'm a great swimmer. And I don't like being in water in the public. Because people pee in that water. And there you out there splashing and dashing it. They done peed in the water. You all wet with piss and think it's no, partner. That ain't feeling right. So, I like to just be all off, secluded to myself, quiet, peaceful, instead of running around in the months of all them. Then, you know, people be having skin issues, man. Problem with their skin, all kind of drama. These joints right here, this is where you'll find a lot of Americans up in there. Those are short-term lease. These places you can get for a day, a few days, you know, a week. Some folks up in there long-term. Those are little efficiencies, you know, little bitty joints, one room, and you get up in there, get your boogie on suck, and enjoy yourself. Now, this area I'm cruising up in now is it's the marina, where they have your boats and your bars. All the people come and eat, hang out. They got the movie theater going, the shops where you can give your money away, buying shit, sitting down eating, drinking beer, blowing your brains out. I used to come over here a lot, but I don't know it anymore, you know. See, they got the boats over here, police boat. I don't hardly ever see them out on the water. People just come. See, I can ride through here now, really no big deal. But man, like on Shishi, Shabbat, boy, it be so packed in here. Like everybody in Israel trying to get out here at the same time. Boy, she burnt up. Sun got her bad. Walking along with the chocolate sister, naturally protected from the sun. Ooh, her skin's so white. Ooh, she needs some color. And there you go, Mickey D's. They're everywhere. You know, I saw a Mickey D's restaurant in China where the people were sitting at the restaurant on bikes at the table, eating McDonald's like they were riding a bike. That's why the Israelis getting fat. They don't know that. When I first came up here in 1981, I saw absolutely zero booty. On Israeli women, no. Nowadays, these jokers is getting dunk. Cause they up there eating all them chemicals, they give you dunks. Yeah, they was thin and flat. Look at these clowns. Yick, 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 yick. Ah, you fucking with me. What's up? What's up? Get the hell out of the way. Get the hell on. Get the hell on. Go on about your business. Your children out. I'm out here clowning with them. That's the beer joint over there. The craft beer. Hey, baby, get your bug out the way. Somebody gonna hit it. What's up? What's up? Don't mess with the child. He looking like, whoa. See, they ain't used to the brotherhood. Hey, for ain't no koach? Ain't no koach? Makuraito. God, okay, tuchal mashu. Yeah, man, they just out here. Old boys out here fishing. I ain't never seen them catch nothing. Tavasta mashu? No, he just out there. He's out there. They ain't got nothing else to do. Yeah. Anyway, this is one of my favorite spots I come to and sit over here on a little bench, talk to you for a minute. This is one of my favorite spots. As you can see, you don't see no soul brothers and sisters walking around. And that's one major reason why I'm ready to get the hell on up out of here. Because a lot of these people, they ain't really, you know, only thing they know about soul brothers and sisters and singing and dancing and bullshitting, you know. And cause they young, you see they laughing and joking. They ain't no big deal like that, you know. See a lot of children out here today, and just walking around doing their thing. See, it's a bunch of folks out there. Oh, what happened to the? Hold up, ain't no focus. What happened to the focus? What happened to the focus? Man, how we lose the focus? It's not. Oh, there it is. Okay. See over in that direction, you see a lot of people. See a bunch of young folks out here today. Today, Yom Hamishi. It's out having themselves a nice Thursday afternoon, walking around chilling, enjoying themselves. See, I was telling the people about that, you know, racism in the States. You know, a lot of these young guys, you know, they may have an Ethiopian friend or something like that, but, you know, ain't nobody out here bothering me. Shit, police riding around on their motorcycles all rigged up. Got their nice little suits on, shooting by on their motorcycle. Oh, there's a chocolate sister over there, hanging out with the people, you know, enjoying herself. That's all they doing, man. Everybody just out here chilling, walking back and forth half naked on the beach. So, you know, I'm on vacation. I don't know. I think I haven't been talking to you long enough. Ain't too much else to see. A whole bunch of folks walking around. You see that everywhere. But because this is real, you know, me being a Nubian brother makes it a bit special. And as you can see, you know, I'm chilled out. I ain't worried about no Karens or no crazy stuff. You know, it's out here today. Shalom. A lot of children walking around. Let me see. We coming up on what holiday? Yeah, we coming up on Passover. A few more days. I think it come in on the 15th, and you have a lot of Israelis traveling out the country. You see, Passover is not a week. To give you an understanding of the Passover is actually one day. Okay, it comes in the evening, and then the day. That's Passover. Now, when the sun drops, that's the end of Passover and the beginning of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. That takes place the 7 days. Okay? Now, because they're back to back, they close to each other, a lot of people during that whole week, they consider it Passover. Now, that is nothing really wrong with it. It ain't nothing wrong with it like that. You know, it's still the holiday. So they'll still be saying, you know, Chag Sameach. Chag is the holiday, and Sameach is, you know, happy holiday. Chag Sameach, okay? Now, there's nothing wrong with it saying it like that, but when it comes to counting the Omer, for those that count the Omer, you have to know when the Passover ends, all right? Because the fact, after you end the Passover, you have to skip one Shabbat. Okay, say the Passover may end on a Thursday night. You don't count that first Shabbat. You skip that when you start counting the next Shabbat for your 49 days until the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Okay, so you need 7 Shabbatot. 7 Shabbat, 7 times 7, that's 49. And then the 50th day always is going to be on a Sunday. Yom Rishon, the first day. That'll be your um, um, where they make the wave offering, the Shavuot, not Shavuot, the Omer. Okay, the Omer takes place after the winter harvest, and so coming out of the winter harvest, you'll get your wheat together and you bundle it up. I mean, she white. I just had to see it. And this girl is white right here. She just, whoa. She is WHITE, Palestinian girl. Anyway, um, yeah, so you will bundle the sheaf up, the wheat, and that's what they, you know, for the wave offering. They use that for the wave offering for the Omer. Okay, so in counting of the Omer, that's why you have to understand when the Passover ends. And it's not 7 days. The Passover is only 1 day. And after the Passover ends, the next Shabbat, you skip that one and you start counting the Shabbat after that. And you count 7 weeks, which will give you 49 days. And it's always going to be the 49th day on the Shabbat. And then the Omer would be the 50th day on the Sunday. And that's where the priests receive all of the wave offering, that sheaf from the fields coming out of that winter, you know, that winter crop. Now, in ancient days, they were instructed to bring it to Jerusalem, to the priest in Jerusalem. But now you didn't have cars and trains and planes. You know, they travel by animal. And so for those farmers way deep down in the South, they had certain locations all around that they could actually take their wave off it without having to journey to Jerusalem, because journeying to Jerusalem in those days, it took days. So they just had locations around, you know, that those brothers and sisters that was making that offering could take their, you know, wave offering to the priest without having to go all the way to Jerusalem. And that's what's happening. So the Passover is coming up 1 day. All right, comes in the evening. Next day, all day the Passover. And then as the sun set, that ends the Passover. And then you go right into the Feast of Unleavened Bread. You have a lot of people that'll still be saying, you know, the Passover. Like I said, that ain't really no big deal where you're going to get, you know, knocked off because of it. But it just like, if you're a priest, then you want to make sure the counting of the Passover is correct. Okay, there's the chocolate sister. She got a vanilla guy. You know, they hanging out there. Probably friends or something, enjoying their little lives. And so, you know, those type things you want to, you know, for those that's interested in it, you know, that's the way it is with the Passover, and then, you know, the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Okay? But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of youth out here today. I got to check because, you know, I don't have no children in school anymore, so I don't know. It's a regular weekday, Thursday afternoon, so they may be out. Anyway, you had a nice view inside everything. You can see everything white. People white, sand white. A couple of colors out here. Me and the sister over there, the young girl. Other than that, you know, I enjoy talking to you like I always do. You know, inside Israel from your brother. Anyway, like I told you before, and I'm going to tell you again, I talk to you because of the fact that I love you. I love you a lot. I love you from the basement of my heart all the way up to the attic of my mind. And how long do I love you? I love you 24/7. That means I love you all the time. Shalom.